Because I'm a journalist.
Yeah,
we're
but
police.
Cool.
Okay, show me your idea of journalist. You said you're a journalist. That it's just bullshit, or
No, it's not just bullshit, and I have no obligation to show you anything.
We receive a complaint against you.
You received a
complaint?
Yeah.
From who?
From whom?
I don't know.
Just open
Just
it. So
open it. We just want to see. We don't have the right to search.
Prime Minister, why do we live in a country where you need a journalism license? Huh?
On the sidewalk, please.
You're not going to let us ask our
To
Prime Minister
talk.
questions? The French language debate has just wrapped up here in Montreal. David Menzies and myself have been sort of walking around the campus here. TVA is what it's called. It's a Quebec broadcasting company. They've sort of brought the bus around a few times trying to confuse us so that we don't know exactly what door Trudeau's coming out of. We've had multiple police officers come up to us demanding journalism licenses. 2 undercover officers came up to me and demanded to see my journalism license. And then on top of that, they wanted to conduct an illegal search of my bag. Check this out.
57788.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Just took a picture, right?
Yep.
Why? I just told you not to take a picture of my badge. I just showed you.
I'm documenting everything.
Okay, but no.
What do you mean, why? Because I'm a journalist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
police.
Cool.
Okay, show me your idea of journalist. You said you're a journalist. That it's just bullshit, or
No, it's not just bullshit, and I have no obligation to show you anything.
and you're recording me.
Yes, I am. Because you
Why?
have a history of treating journalists who work for my organization poorly. Journalists everywhere, actually, quite
You know
poorly.
what's my job? I'm here for the protection of the Prime Minister.
Cool.
Okay, so it's my job to check if there's anything suspicious around, and if you're not, if you cannot show an ID or tell me why your real reason why you're here, then you will have to go further than this permit.
I've been standing here for about 10 minutes, uploading documents for work, uploading videos of the coverage that we've done here.
No problem.
Is there a problem?
No, but I need to know what's in your bag.
You have no right to know that.
Yeah.
No, you don't. This is Canada. Now we're here waiting for the Prime Minister to come out. His bus is right behind us over there. We're fairly certain this is where he's going to be. And I'm going to ask Justin Trudeau if he's proud of the Canada that he's created over the last 4 years. He's created a Canada where journalists can't be free to ask the questions that the public need answers to. He's created a Canada where you need a license to practice journalism, either from his incestuous relationship with the Parliamentary Press Gallery and the PMO, with Terry Keean being some creepy mastermind of it all. It's just despicable what's going on here in Canada. And over 4 years, you can see the change that has happened. People said that Harper was hard on the media, but they've got nothing on this Trudeau government. We're going to wait for him to come out, and we'll see if we can ask a few questions. So we've just ran around the building a few times. They just sort of did circles. It looks like they have a decoy bus over there. They're just doing everything that they can to avoid scrutiny and avoid answering questions that Canadians desperately need answers to. This is pathetic. This is beyond pathetic.
Fine. What are you doing here?
Oh, we're
Committing
journalism.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're waiting for someone or?
We're hopeful of asking some of the leadership hopefuls.
Do you have the information that there's one that's gonna get out by here, or?
Sorry?
Do you have the information that one of them gonna get out by this door? Or?
That's what a couple of the RCMP guys said. Yes.
Oh yeah, they said to you?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
Well, we'll just leave it at that.
Do you know
I
which-
think we don't need to tell anyone anything,
But we're fine here, right? I mean, it's a public sidewalk.
Yeah, but do you have an accreditation?
No, this is Canada.
No.
So
You're a journalist?
Yeah.
Is there an issue with us being here?
We receive a complaint against you.
You received a
Complaint?
Yeah.
From who?
From whom?
I don't know.
So, someone complained about the two of us standing on a sidewalk, a public sidewalk in Montreal. Is that right, officer?
Yeah.
Okay. And the nature of the complaint? Were we harassing anyone? Were we?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Just give me the name of the
It's
Rebel News.
Rebel News, sir. Yeah.
Can I have your name?
My name is David Menzies.
Menzies.
Yeah, Menzies. But I'm very curious. Why would this elicit a complaint to two journalists standing on a public sidewalk?
I don't know exactly the complaint, but someone said to me that there's two person on the sidewalk or just waiting here.
Okay.
They don't know what you're doing here.
But I bet in Montreal right now there's 500,000 people on
Can
a
I have
sidewalk.
your name, please?
No, I'm not giving you my name. And
You
there's
don't
issue
have
for
a name?
information, and
Okay.
we're not going to.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Be safe, officer.
Good
But
night.
I'm just gobsmacked by the fact that two people on the sidewalk elicits a complaint, especially since my colleague was already.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye. Bonsoir.
This is my bag.
Could tell the same thing.
Moi, j'aimerais ça que I'm not gonna open your bag. You're gonna
gonna
show
search.
us.
What do you
don't
want
have-
me to do?
Just open it.
Just
So
open it. We just want to see. We don't have the right to search.
T'as-tu une lumière? All right. So I'm looking. Wires. Headphones. Am I right?
Prime Minister, why do we live in a country where you need a journalism license? Huh?
On the sidewalk, please.
You're not going to let us ask our
Just
Prime Minister
walk.
questions?
Can we ask questions?
Sidewalk, please.
Don't touch me unless you're arresting me.
On the sidewalk.
Give this to me. Give this to me. Don't touch us unless you're going to arrest us. So the Prime Minister is in this bus right now. I got a question off and he waved at me like I don't know, like this is some sort of joke, like journalism in Canada is a joke to him. He drove this bus around this building several times to avoid answering questions. He didn't want to come out the red carpet out front. He didn't want to go out the side door. He came out a back cargo door to avoid answering basic questions about why journalists in Canada need a license to do their job. That's the state of journalism in Canada right now. You need a license to do your job. You need to have some sort of sick relationship with the PMO and the Parliamentary Press Gallery, overseen by Terry Keean, Justin Trudeau's creepy journalist enforcer who body checks journalists who ask unsanctioned questions. I'm sorry he didn't answer the question. It was a basic question. Just wanted to know why you need a license to practice journalism here. Sorry I'm out of breath. I just ran a frickin' marathon for this. For Rebel News, I'm Keean Bexte. Do you see this cargo door over my shoulder? That's the door that Justin Trudeau escaped out of to avoid answering basic questions about journalism in Canada. If you support what we're doing, holding people in power accountable, asking basic questions about why we need a license to practice journalism in our own country in a first world democracy, please go to campaign2019.com. Check out the coverage that we've done so far. We've done some great work, if I do say so myself, covering ministers of the Crown, NDP, even Conservative MPs and candidates. Go check that out. And if you want to support what we're doing, it would be much appreciated.